Welcome to our Desertfest interviews. Here we are with
Chris Goss.
Chris Goss from Masters of Reality at this very late hour. And we just discovered the band 2 hours ago, so quite new for us. And thanks for Mike from Mondo Generator for introducing us.
Awesome, yeah.
And before we kick off, let's first talk, who are you? And as well, how do you know Mike?
I know Mike from the desert, and when he played with John Garcia from Kyuss.
Nice.
And he's a really great player. And I saw him and went, I like him. And that was it, you know what I mean? And he's a nice guy. So that's how I met him.
Definitely, he's such a nice guy. For the viewers, check it out on our channel as we interviewed him. So let's talk about what we are here for Masters of Reality, playing a different kind of rock. Some say it's desert rock, but it might be something else. How do you feel that you innovate the rock scene with your music?
Well, it's everything, you know? We're all fans of all kinds of music, from rock to jazz to classical, jazz fusion, folk music, gypsy music, and we take it bits and pieces of the influences, and that's what Masters of Reality is. It's the music we've loved our lives, and we take it and put it all together. That's it.
Nice, so nice and simple. And your influences.
Yeah, you know, influences everything from Stravinsky to Bob Dylan, everything in between.
Super nice. And then I'm wondering, today we saw as well your voice was
in the dark.
In the dark.
Okay.
It should be fine. Your voice was excellent today.
Thank you.
But I saw you were sitting. So, I mean, it must be, like, let's admit it, we are not forever young. But however, your voice is top notch. So how do you keep yourself healthy and on such a high level?
Well, I wanted to dance. You know, I like to move on stage. And also walk up to my amplifier and create a relationship with the amplifier. But on the first show of the tour in Eindhoven, I have a spinal thing with my leg, and my leg affects my spine. And I think of the traveling and the rehearsals and all the sensory overload of everything hit me on stage in Eindhoven, and my right leg went numb. So I was balancing on my left leg for half of the show. And finally, I just couldn't do it any longer and went down, and the crew picked me up, put me on a chair, and I finished the show.
Crazy. But I must admit, I'm just, I'm quite younger, but I have knee problems as well. So I don't know if it's a rock and roll thing. Destroying our
I
knees.
tore up my knees twice on stage when I was young. 2 times, tore my cartilages on stage. So, and one of the times in the morning I had to go by ambulance to the hospital, So I've had a very rough and tumble rock and roll life. But, I wouldn't trade it a minute of it,
Yeah, definitely.
It's been good. It's been good.
It's good. So let's now do something random.
Okay.
So what's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled?
Oh. Well, I hate to say it, but a dead body. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You never forget it.
Jesus, that went grip. I was thinking about food.
Oh, cooking or something?
Yeah, that was more the direction I would go.
I'm sorry, but that's true.
No worries. Thank you for sharing a honest moment here with us. And I was as well looking at that you are the only one member here that has been for such a long time.
Yes.
So what do you think the advantages are of switching lineup, and what do they bring to band?
Well, it's who is available, who plays great, personality, and for instance, Alan Johannes, he was able to do it. You know, he had the time to do it. And he's a very busy man. So it was lucky, you know, that I got to have Alan. John, drummer, and the bass player, we've been playing together for years, you know, but Alan lives in Chile. My bass player lives on Ibiza. My drummer lives in New York, and I live in California. So to get together cost about $10,000, you know, in flights to meet together. So when we do, it's good, you know.
Amazing. It's when you meet, true music comes. And speaking about music and so on, you played with a 2-night stand with Johny Depp. Is that correct?
At the Viper Room. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So how was it to...
The Viper Room was my hangout in the 90s when I lived in Hollywood. And yeah, I mean, the Viper Room was a lot of fun. Crazy, you know. It was, you know, tragic sometimes, but yeah, it was a cool little bar once, you know.
And Johny Depp?
Nice guy, you know. I've only said hello to him, you know. No, nothing special, but yeah. He ran the place very well, you know.
Great. I hope to see Johnny's band. So let's now talk about Desertfest as we are here tonight. What do you think about Desertfest?
It's been nice, you know. Years of it going on. This is the first time we've done it. So everyone's been great, you know. We were treated very nicely, very kindly. So and the crowd was great. So what can I say? It was really nice to do. And I love Berlin. I wish I could stay longer and hang out, but I'm out of here in the morning. You know what I mean? And so yeah, that sucks. I wanted to shop.
It's a cultural place.
Exactly.
And how do you think you fit into the bill of Desertfest?
Well, I've been involved in Desert Rock since 1990. So that's 34 years ago.
Whoa.
And when I started working with Kyuss, they were 17, 18 years old. And now everyone's in their 50s. So, you know, it's been a long journey, and we're still doing it. You know what I mean? All these years later. And the music's being appreciated. So, you know, that's good. Das ist gut.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. So, last one. After 14 years, you released Sugar.
Yeah.
So, how does it feel to release this, song and any more coming up?
It feels great. It's been in that Sugar. I started writing that in 2006.
Whoa, long time.
And yeah, those 3 chords just haunted me. And over the years, I wanted to make it about a girl. And for years, I wrote down lyrics and, you know, put them in a pile and lost them. And then in Las Vegas, in December, it's time to do vocals. And I jotted down the lyrics really quick, new ones. And it just came together really nicely. You know, Alan put guitar on it, and we finished it, and I was happy, and I said, that's the first single, you know?
Amazing. Yeah. We still have to listen as we discovered your band by accident.
Yeah.
But that's what festivals are for, right?
Yeah.
Connecting and meeting new people. So we check it out for viewers. You have to.
Hello.
And we want to thank Chris for the interview. Thank you so much.
Masters of Reality, Sugar.
And support the band. And I'm giving you the last word.
Get down. Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.